Good afternoon. Sandra Moore, Independent Avon Sales Representative and Bronze Leader, Team Mentor to the Cloud Climbers Avon team. I told you in my last video that I would look better on Wednesday. I think I look a little better on Wednesday than I did. I think I have lipstick on my teeth, though. That's not good. Anyway, I am wearing the Maggie swing dress, which is going to be, is already actually, in the campaign 18 brochure. We are finishing up campaign 17. We'll be moving into campaign 18 next Wednesday. You should be able to see it on my online store then. But this dress appears on page, now I can't see that number, what, 140. 140 in the brochure, Maggie swing dress. I'm not going to be wearing it today. Wednesdays I look better because Bible study is Wednesday night. Sundays I look better because of church. So, yeah, hi Leslie. So, yeah, that's why I look better on those days. Those are my spruce up days, usually. Always, but every now and then there's another spruce up day. Anyway, the Maggie swing dress has the high-low hem. It's telling me I got low power, so let's hope we can make it through without this going out on me. My iPhone is pretty old and the battery doesn't last all that long. If I disappear, I'll charge it up and do it again. Anyway, this dress is going to sell for $29.99 and the sizes go from small to 3X. And as I was saying, I'm not going to be wearing it today because it has the 3/4 length sleeves, and that's just a little bit too warm for today, but I wanted to go ahead and put it on because I think the jewelry that I'm going to show you is going to show up better, and I'm going to have to zip off the comments because I can't see the bottom of the screen when the comments are up there, and then I won't feel like I can, if I can't see it, I'll be thinking you can't see it. So anyway, these are pieces of jewelry that are coming up in campaign 19, but they're not part of the Paris type theme that we've got going in that brochure. They are more, well, they're vintage. I mentioned that I was going to be showing these. Two of them are vintage, and the other is safari. There's several safari pieces going to be in there. I'm going to show you that one first. The other two are really my favorites, but I'll show this one first. Avon jewelry comes with an oversleeve. Almost all of it does. I can't think of any that doesn't right now. Sometimes the oversleeve will be decorative, like for the neutrals in campaign 17. We had the sort of like a giraffe print on those, and I've already delivered those. I showed them, I think, in a previous video, but I've already delivered those, so I can't show you those pretty boxes. But the standard jewelry comes in these boxes, and I'm sure Christmas time we're going to have some beautiful Christmas boxes. But inside the sleeve is a black box, and inside the black box is the jewelry. Now, this piece, most of the time they will come in plastic. There will be a little care card that tells you how to take care of your jewelry. And this piece is actually 3 pieces. This is the Safari Stretch bracelet set with the giraffe. So I actually bought these pieces because I knew they would go with this dress. And so I thought that would be a good acquisition. I was watching a video just now about acquisition having to do with getting customers, so word was on my mind. It's one of those big words I don't use a whole lot. Anyway, there is the giraffe. There are also 2 other bracelets. I believe the black and white with a zebra, and the shades of orange and brown with a tiger, if I'm not mistaken. The reason I can't tell you exactly is I cannot find my What's New, and the campaign 19 brochure that these appear in is the one that they haven't sent us yet because they were waiting till after Rep Fest when they made their big announcement about the campaign 19 brochure. that now we know is that it is full of Avon representatives, 21 Avon representatives instead of fashion models, no fashion models. So anyway, those brochures will be here tomorrow. But meanwhile, all I had of pictures of all the other jewelry was the what's new, and I can't figure out what I did with it. I got all set to do this video, and I was running around, can't find anything. I'll just put these on. Couldn't find that. Okay, so there we go. They are 3 different sizes, and so they can be worn separate or together. And there's the giraffe. I would probably put him in the middle between the other two if I was wearing it, but we got to move on to the next piece of jewelry. Okay, now this one right here is the vintage style turtle pendant. Now I know we've got turtle love. Oh, I put it in the wrong box. I put the owl in the turtle oversleeve. So I have already had these out once looking at them. And so here we have it, the turtle. Now it says vintage style, so I am assuming, because I don't remember this one, that we probably had a necklace many years ago, probably when I was just a little girl, that looked like this turtle. Okay, now this is the longer length chain. It still has an extender. Our jewelry does come with a 3-inch extender, almost all of it, so that you can make it a little bit longer. This one I don't think anybody's going to need to make longer. Might need to make shorter. And I guess you can just kind of knot it if you need to do that. I'm thinking, oh yes, that turtle I think will go quite well with this dress. So there he is, green stone and gold trim. Kind of a design there. I'm holding him by his head. And the beauty of this is that it is also a pin. So you see the pin here. You can take it off of its chain and wear it as a pin. It does have the word Avon on it. Okay, so this is a vintage style piece that will probably become, you know, like a classic all over again, and be one of those pieces that people will want to save and pass on to their children, because I'm telling you, it will probably look this good for 20 years. I think it will, because I've got a lot of Avon jewelry that looks this good. Just don't wear it in the shower. Don't, you know, don't abuse it. Keep it stored in its little black box or in your jewelry container, jewelry box, and it should stay beautiful for a long time. Okay, now the next piece is the one I was really excited to see, although I love this one, and this is the vintage style owl locket. Now, when I was a little girl, my mama had a pin like you would wear on a lapel that was slightly bigger than this, I'm pretty sure, and I wonder if she still has it. I need to find out if she still has that somewhere. But that pin had, I think, what we would call glace, G-L-A-C-E maybe is how you would say it, fragrance inside of it. And you opened the pin and it had the fragrance. Okay, so this owl looks exactly like that pin, if I'm recalling correctly. Okay, except that the pin was slightly larger. This owl does not carry fragrance. It carries a little place to put a picture if you choose to do so. So it is a locket and not a fragrance. Okay, and it also has the pin back. So I need to take this and show it to my mama. I went to see her earlier this week and I didn't remember to take it. So there's the word Avon on the back. He has the green eyes. I'm going to say olive green. They look olive green in this light, which means he will also go well with my Maggie swing dress. Okay, so really excited about these vintage pieces. You may have seen that I have posted some pictures of some of the, oh, I won't wear them together, but there they are together. I have posted pictures of some of the vintage items that are coming up for Christmas. So all I have are the pictures that people took in the product displays at RepFest and shared online. And so I have posted some of those, I think, into my Facebook story or onto Instagram or somewhere like that. So be watching for a lot of vintage style items. Well, I won't say a lot, because they put out a lot of the products coming for the fourth quarter at RepFest, but they didn't have every single product. So I know I saw at least 4 or 5 vintage style products. An interesting story. I'm part of a group, it's not Avon related, but it's Rosevine Cottage Girls, and they do a blog and things like that, but they've got a Facebook page, and I came across it through a friend. So they live on a farm in Tennessee, and quite often, maybe I don't know if it's once a week, a couple times a week, maybe more often, they will post, show us the picture of the day, the best picture from your phone. And so I posted yesterday one of those pictures that were from the vintage stuff that's coming at Christmas, and it was the tin box that has all of the lipstick samples in it, which we call lipstick bullets. And it had the lady's face on it that was, I know it was from the 50s, maybe even earlier, but I'm thinking the 50s. And someone asked, where did you get that box? Did you buy that box? And I said, no, I haven't bought it yet, but I will. And told her it was coming for Christmas. And I asked her if she had an Avon representative. And so I decided to go ahead and take a look and see where she was located. And it turns out she's in a foreign country. And I've forgotten which one. It could be, I don't think it was Pakistan, because, well, anyway, wherever it is, they apparently do not even have Avon, because she replied back and said, no, I don't have an Avon representative. What does that mean? And so I explained to her what having an Avon representative means in the United States. And a new Avon, which is Avon North America, Puerto Rico and Canada and the United States, we are separate from Avon International and have been for about 2 years now, I guess it is. It's either a year and a half or two and a half. But anyway, New Avon is what we call it in North America and Puerto Rico. But we still just use the name Avon for ease. And our products are, one thing about our products that you will be noticing on the back of the brochure, where you have different things on the back that tell, like all the credit cards we accept and our guarantee, our return policy. You've got, what is this, PEFC? I forget what that one means. But anyway, how to connect with Avon, or, it's where the Avon lady puts, or guy, puts their information for you to contact them. You're going to start seeing the little bunny. That means that we do not do animal testing there. And one thing about this, every now and then, people run across on the internet, Avon does, well, actually what they'll have is a whole big picture of all these different companies that do animal testing, and they'll put Avon in there. What Avon has not done animal testing for many, many, many years, except I think in China. Somehow the Chinese government will not let products be sold there unless they're tested on animals. And so I don't know if it's testing that the people in China do or whatever, but New Avon for sure, and most of Avon International does not do any product testing on animals and hasn't for years. So you can safely purchase any products from your Avon representative. without worrying that they've been tested on animals. And it's going to start appearing, I think on the campaign 23 brochure, it will start appearing on the back. Okay, now I forgot to give you the pricing on these different items. Like I said, I couldn't find my what's new, but I did have my invoice where I purchased them. And so I can tell you that this bracelet will sell for, the trio of 3 will sell for $12.99. And the owl locket, which will also be a pin, is going to sell for $14.99. And the turtle will be $12.99. Okay? So, be watching for those very soon from your Avon lady or online. It's going to be, like I said, a couple more campaigns. This is my product spotlight, but it's not even available for you yet unless you just really, really, really need these early. If you do, you can tell your Avon representative, hey, I saw the turtle, I saw the owl, I saw the safari bracelets, I need them now, and see if maybe she can do something for you, okay? It's possible. It's possible. We are, some of us, able to get more than one demo item, and we'll be glad to get that early for you if you really need it. That's one of the perks with the Avon business. As you move up in your sales volume, you are able to order more than one demo of items because our demo prices are actually cheaper than, well, we get a bigger discount on items when we order them at demo than we earn on them when we sell them from the brochure. So anyway, that's just a little tidbit of information. We are still working on Start with Avon for $10, the Share the Love incentive. So I've got my flyer on that just tells all about it. Ran across this flyer while I was looking for the what's new. And you can earn up to $549 worth of product for $10. That's what you do to get started is go to sellavon.com and use the reference code of whoever you want to mentor you. For me, it would be SMOORE. And then you can order this for $10. You're getting 2 beauty packs, brochures. The beauty packs have 4 different of our most popular products in them. You get samples. And from there, if you get really busy, you can earn up to $546 worth of product and supplies. Okay? All right. I am going to go change out of my warm dress into something a little cooler and get ready to head out to take care of business and to Bible study. Talk with you later.